this one. Revelation 5:5. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, had prevailed to open the book and to loose the seven seals thereof. A child of God in Babylon, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Precept on precept, from Deuteronomy to Jeremiah, Genesis to Isaiah, Moses to the Messiah. Ruach made me go higher, repent so I'll feel the fire. Oh my, here come Judah, spit scripture, I'm a sharpshooter. Truth sayer when I talk to you, full armor when I walk through it. All praises, that's hallelujah. Oh my, here come Judah. Oh my, here come Judah. 12 tribes, they tried to hide, watered down from the pulpit, trying to watch my mouth, but it's bullshit. We were scattered to the four corners, now they got a church on every corner. Tell me now who being saved when in the streets we being slaved. Black brother on black brother, black sister on black sister. How we got so much religion but don't show signs of repentance. Tell me now who the lost sheep. Tell me now who Israel. 1/3 got eyes to see, 1/3 got ears to hear, 2/3 in a deep sleep and they sold their soul but the price cheap. Oh my, here come Judah. Oh my, here come Judah. The lion woke and I slay the beast, I slay the serpent, I slay the dragon. I'ma carry this heavy cross. Yahshua paid a heavy cost. 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness and he didn't fold. Oh my, here come Judah. Yehuda. Oh my, here come Judah. Judah. Yehuda. Oh my, here come Judah. Judah.
Oh my.
Oh my. Yeah. Yehuda. Oh my.
Trilateral commission giving laws to the Congress. They say they like turned all these niggas into convicts. Stopping frisk, 12 getting real obnoxious. Fighting crime law, the streets is a conquest. We in deep water, sorta like the Loch Ness. It's 94, 25, the life's the consequence. Fast forward, niggas voted for the Grim Reaper. Hacksaw Jim Duggan put you in a sleeper. They got skeletons in their basement, they the crypt keepers. Now we ostracized while big wigs monopolize. They lips moving, they telling lies. Time for us to fraternize. The game dirty, they need sanitizer. They took the oath of silence, now we flashing on them tyrants. Found the master of all knowledge. Keep blasting out these problems, steady laughing at these cowards. Time to write it down on the concrete, outline it in white chalk. Controversy might spark, keep it vicious with a light heart. You live fast, you die hard. Our enemies going AWOL. God's will, we gon' take off. They ain't ready for the face off. Give praise to the glorious, steady waking up all the warriors. Giving praises to the glorious, they petrify how the story ends.
Oh my, here come Judah. Yehuda. Oh my, here come Judah. Judah. Yehuda. Oh my, here come Judah. Judah. Yehuda. Oh my. Yehuda. Oh my.
Oh my, here comes Judah. They petrify how this story ends. Oh, better believe. They shaking in their boots, man. Tiffany Morant, thank you for the $20 contribution. Rebel for Almighty, thank you as well for the 10. Says, thank you for coming on, New Breed. Sabbat Shalom. Shalom. Yes, all praises to the Most High. I'm glad y'all catching another broadcast. We're going to be getting into it today, man, because these devils, they trembling. They weak at the knees right now. It's just too many of us that's waking up. And it's a beautiful sight to behold. We living in the time that the prophets wanted to live in. We right there on the cuff of the Great Awakening. And it's amazing to see. I'm telling you right now. Listen, I got an announcement to make as well, man. New Breed Green Light News is back green. It's live. And now, New Breed Green Light News is in conjunction with Kingdom Magazine. That's right. Now, that's some powerful news right there. What this means is New Breed Green Light News will come with a website, the Kingdom Magazine website. And you will have a news source, brothers and sisters, where you can get uncensored news that ain't being brought to you by the likes of Shade Room, Rumor Report. It ain't none of these World Star Hip Hops, none of that. No. Imagine a central hub where you can get unfiltered news that's actually relevant. And I'm going to tell you right now, the aesthetics of the website looks so much better than that trash TMZ or that trash Shade Room or any of it. It looks way better. I'm talking about the site looks beautiful, aesthetically pleasing. And instead of us going to Shade Room, TMZ, all these various other platforms that we go to get our news, why not let's just go support our own people and get the real news? And that's what we're doing. See, these type of ideas, these type of things that we're implementing is going to really surround the market. And it's going to really crush them because we got to hit them from every angle. We got to hit them from every single angle, ladies and gentlemen. So I will leave the Kingdom Magazine website off in the description box after the video ends. Also, if you're not subscribed to New Breed Greenlight News, go over there and subscribe. You're going to be seeing a lot of changes take place on New Breed Greenlight News. You're going to see, it's going to be remodeled. And you're going to also see the website going through a lot of construction. But all in all, you want to subscribe to Kingdom Magazine's YouTube as well. But it's a beautiful thing. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Nathan Nathaniel, thank you for the $5 contribution. I appreciate it, bro. Yes, indeed. Yeah, somebody said, yeah, thumbs down to the Shade Room. We're gonna promote our own news platforms. Everything that's going on with Ye, everything that's going on with Kyrie Irving, everything that's going on in the media that they don't want us to talk about. We want to have that readily available for y'all so y'all can get the ins and outs. And it's from a non-biased perspective, opposed to the media putting false narratives, fake headlines out there, and pretty much putting out toxicity to the people. Because a lot of times people read the headlines and they go surely based on that and don't even get the information, right? So we're implementing that. Ladies and gentlemen, the awakening got them terrified. Man, I'm enjoying it. I want to go to a source and react to this right here. Everybody thumb the video up on your way in.
Do not know. They are scared of y'all. The black community. Y'all single-handedly own the power and you can't even see it.
Exactly. They are scared of y'all. Y'all single-handedly own the power and y'all can't even see it. It's right there in front of you, but you don't even see it. You don't understand that we are the consumers who are becoming empowered. We are putting matters into our own hands when it comes to how we do business, which will topple the market. See, without us being consumers, with us not being business savvy, that's why you have the Dow Jones. That's why you have the stock market. That's why you have Wall Street. It's all based on our spending habits. It's all based on the fact that we didn't take our blessings and keep them with ourselves. But with this awakening, you got Ye running around saying 12 tribes of Israel, blood of Christ. Were people actually finding this out? It comes with success. It comes with prestige. It comes with understanding how to move your bread and your assets. Yeah, the sacred knowledge, the sacred science to building business, legacy, dynasty. It's coming back to our people, and we don't even see it. Power moves are being played on a mainstream level, and it's beautiful, right? Let's continue.
They know that y'all single-handedly hold the cards to all of this shit in this nation.
We single-handedly hold the cards to all of this in this particular nation. Oh yeah, it's the truth. We single-handedly hold the cards to everything in this nation. And it's true because it was built on our backs. We've been under the ruling thumb of these people. We know these people. We know what we're dealing with. On top of that, We're tapping into our God. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I know you've been taught all these new age philosophies. You've been taught that you are Egyptians. You've been taught that you were Hamites. You've been taught that you were Gentiles. Brothers and sisters, you are the nation of Israel that the Bible speaks of. You are the children of Israel. With this understanding, you must know that you are given certain promises. There are certain promises that you are supposed to have that the Lord himself given you. And these promises are the keys to the kingdom. These promises is everything that the so-called powers that be already own. Well, they own it now. They stolen it. They're borrowing it. Let's say that they're borrowing these things right now. But with our awakening, it's slipping through their fingers. It's slipping through their fingers. Everything, their whole infrastructure of this entire establishment is slipping through their fingers, and we're rising up. Ezekiel talks about the valley of the dry bones. The bones are beginning to live. The valley of the dry bones that look dead, look decrepit, look like it was no hope for us, are beginning to get skin, flesh. The organs are beginning to pump blood, and we beginning to wake up. And the Lord, he's fighting for us. Don't think he's fighting against us. We talk about the 2/3 of our people a lot, but you got to understand 1/3 of us is all he needs. That's all he needs. And he's fighting for us day in and day out.
God, please just wake up and see what kind of control you actually have. If you really want to get technical, y'all are the ones that can save this country.
We are the ones who can save this entire world. We are the blood of Christ.
Because the minute that y'all actually see through their bullshit is when they lose their wealth.
The minute you see through their BS, that's when they lose their wealth. With Ye speaking out, Kyrie Irving speaking out, you see this battle of information. You see this battle against information. You see them trying to silence those who speak out and make public examples out of brothers and sisters who speak out. The Lion of the tribe of Judah is being riled up, and it's nothing they can do about it, because although they did a lot of gaslighting, they threw a lot of hissy fits, they did a lot of silencing, a lot of people understood what's taking place, and they see. Let's continue.
Talk about white privilege. They will lose their wealth. They bank on y'all. They bank on y'all remaining stagnant with their bullshit.
They bank on y'all remaining asleep to who you are. But it's a new day. Ephesians 5:14 says, wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepeth, and arise from the dead, and Christ shall give thee light. They want you to believe that you just an N-word. They want you to believe that you just a goon, a savage, a thug, a gangbanger. They want you to stay in that mentality. They don't want you to understand that you are the kings and queens of this earth. And you ain't Egyptian, because the Egyptians were destroyed and they not coming back. See, the nation of Israel, they still thriving. They still living, even though we've been through all these enslavements. We've been through all this persecution. We still here. We're resilient. And it was promised by the Creator that when we start to honor God's law, statutes, and commandments, start putting away the swine's flesh, start putting away all the pagan festival days, all the bottom feeders, the shrimp, the crab, the lobster, all of the above, and following the biblical dietary laws, following the biblical holy days opposed to they satanic demonic Halloween and pagan Christmas and all of those type of holidays. When we put away all their customs, y'all got to understand they cannot touch us. There's spiritual laws in place in which there's nothing they can do against us. There's nothing they can do. They cannot stop us. Y'all got to understand, when we was in Jerusalem and we had the high ground, when we were honoring God's laws, when they would compass us with armies, since we had the high ground and we were keeping God's laws, listen, rings of fire will be engulfed around us. They could not penetrate our defenses. God himself would strike these people down. There's nothing they can do. All they can do is use this media box to push lies. That's all they got, brothers and sisters, is lies. And once you can see through the BS, like this young lady just said, once you can see through the BS, there's no stopping us. There's nothing they can do to stop us. Nothing. Right?
I can't wait to see this shit unfold, because I'm going to tell you.
She said, I can't wait to see this shit unfold. Me neither. Me too, I mean. And listen, let me put this out here. There are Gentiles waiting to see this unfold, because this is better than everything on cable TV, the awakening of the children of Israel. When the Most High God said he would do a new thing, I never thought he would do it this way, where we would be in a system where they created the media. They created, the internet, and it ended up being a double-edged sword that's cutting their damn neck. You couldn't have drew this out any better than what it is. They think they have the airwaves, but we somehow are bending through their frequencies, and the word is spreading everywhere. It's spreading everywhere, and there ain't nothing they can do to stop it. It's like they're taking this double-edged swords they created, turned it towards themselves, and they cutting their own damn heads off. Some of the things they air on the news is doing them more harm than good. It's funny how foolish they are. They'll air certain things on the media, and you like, wow, you just brought more attention. You brought more attention to the awakening. Like them scriptures say. Somebody said the sound is out. Y'all wait, don't leave out. Now they messing with the sound. Mic check, mic check. The sound seems to be good on my end. Sounds good. So they sending trolls. Was the sound good the entire time? Oh, they sending trolls. Wow. They sent 3 trolls to say the sound was out. Moderators, please make sure you get rid of those individuals. Make sure you get rid of them. Now, let's play a little bit more of this. They're not going to distract the work, because that's what they do. All these devils can do is try to distract. Not going to work.
There's one by one, they waking up.
One by one, they waking up. Oh, yeah, one by one. Oh, through the highways and the byways. Listen, the neighborhood's talking. The neighborhood's talking. Oh, people are talking, brothers and sisters. The word is spreading. One by one, people are getting the word. Continue.
Y'all better get ready. One by one, they're waking up to rich man's bullshit.
Yep. And listen, the way this is unfolding, even the Gentiles, let me put this out here. I watched this interesting video a couple days ago. I don't know what happened to the video. I think the internet probably scrubbed it. And there's a Gentile, there's a teenage Caucasian gentleman. And he's talking to his friends, and he's like, yo, he is straight up talking to his friends. They all teenagers. And he's like, yo, we Gentiles. Yo, like these black guys, these black people, like he's telling his friends, and it's all on camera. He's like, yo, They're the children of Israel. Like they're literally, you know, these people are the tribes. Like, and he's so shocked that he just learned this information. And it's like, he's like, dude, we're doomed. He's like, what our forefathers done, we are doomed. Like, dude, we're gonna go to hell. Like, that's how he's talking. Like, yo, we are going to go to hell. And I want to respond to that, because that's not necessarily true. That's not true. See, if you understand proper order and you fed up with this society, listen, there's an order to things. If you are willing to follow the nation of Israel, follow the brothers and sisters who are leading, follow those voices of reason that are here, that the Most High God put on this planet. Listen, if you are willing to be subjective to the real powers that be, which is God's people, then listen, you can get a stock in the kingdom as well. Long as you understand order. Like, I'm welcoming to Gentiles. I'm not associated with any black radical nationalist groups. I'm not associated with any of those people out there that are pushing any kind of hate speech. I'm not with none of those movements. I read the Bible for what it says. Now, I'm going to speak to my people first and then the Gentiles. But let it be known, if you fed up, then these the type of content, this the type of work that you want to help share. You want to play this in your social circles as well. You want to put this out all through your community, whether you're in the suburbs or the trailer park, doesn't matter. Or you might be in the hood with us. Wherever you may be, that word needs to go out. Because if you fed up with this world, how it's being ran, the more this awakening goes, the more these people can't continue to enslave the entire world. With all this immorality, with all of this moral decay, with all this suffering, with all this poverty, with all this starvation, with all of these man-made weather attacks using the HARP system, where people are being disenfranchised, and with all of these high prices, inflation, all of these things are because the wrong people are leading. It's all because the wrong people are leading. And if you fed up with the direction this world is going, you need to get on the winning side. Tyrone Bates, thank you for the $20 super sticker. Highly appreciate it. Ashley, thank you for the $20 contribution. Says, Judah is my bow and Israel is my arrow. Jerusalem is my sword, and like a warrior, I will brandish it against the Greeks. Yes, indeed. Judah is now my weapon. That bow pulls settling Ephraim as an arrow to the string. Exactly. For those who don't know, the so-called Negroes in America and spread abroad through North and South Central America, all through the Caribbeans and certain areas of Africa, are the tribe of Judah. One of the first slave ships was called the SS Judah. So when the Hamites sold us into captivity, they knew exactly who they were selling into captivity. They knew they were selling the Judites into captivity, and we would be forced to serve for 400 years of bondage. We're coming across that 400 years, and the curses are being lifted, and our people are waking up. Our people are using herbal medicines now, to the point where they're actually now trying to ban the usage of herbs. Our people are changing their diets. Our people are going to the gym. And that's why you had all these campaigns where they would try to shut down the gym. And I'm not going to talk about which campaign, y'all should know. But the reason being is because they're afraid of this awakening. They don't want to lose this system. But this system is broken. It was set up to fail. Rollo in the 7 talk, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, New Breed, I got a book from a non-Israelite book, how they made our people follow them and how long the bank and our currency, and they knew we was Israel. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Definitely. If you want to put that book out there, go ahead and share it with the chat.
And they're seeing and they're standing their ground. And once they lose the black vote, it's on like a Donkey Kong.
Ooh. Once they lose the black vote, it's on like a Donkey Kong, because there's coming a time where we are not going to vote anymore. Listen, the last spell, one of the last spells that need to be broken is the belief in left and right wing. Democrat, Republican is the last spell, the Hegelian dialectica. Once that's broke and we're no longer invested in this system, it's going to hit the fan in so many ways. Now, I know a lot of people think that it's just going to be boots to the ground. It's going to be utter chaos, slaughter, and everything that comes with it once we really withdraw from this system. And to a degree, you're correct. But it's only going to affect those who are not sealed by the Most High. They're not allowed to touch those chosen ones. They're not allowed, according to the book of Revelations, they're not allowed to touch the 1/3. They're not even allowed to. So the only people that they can persecute would be the 2/3. So this is deep, and I want to play this again, and then there's another source I want to go to.
Let me tell you people something y'all do not know. They are scared of y'all, the black community. Y'all single-handedly own the power, and you can't even see it. They know that y'all single-handedly hold the cards to all of this shit in this nation. God, please just wake up and see what kind of control you actually.
Wake up and understand who you are. Luke 21:36 says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." Right now, we just need to be in prayer, understanding that it's going to hit the fan soon because they can't stop it. You have certain polarizing figures that are speaking the truth, like Ye, who ain't backing down. And since we had a brother that to do that, there's going to be a lot of people who are standing on what the brother's saying. And what that means is things are going to happen. A lot of persecution is going to come. But if you pray, you got to pray fervently that you deem worthy. You got to be deemed worthy of standing before the Son of Man. Thank you for the $20 contribution. M. Brooks says, "Thank you so much for the work you are doing. All praises to the Most High." Thank you for your support. I highly appreciate it.
We have. If you really want to get technical, y'all are the ones that can save this country. Because the minute that y'all actually see through their bullshit is when they lose their wealth. Talk about white privilege. They will lose their wealth.
And if you, listen, you better believe, listen, this looks like your ordinary soccer mom. Better believe she ain't the only one talking like this. She's not the only one talking like this. Better believe within her social circles, at the pep rally meetings, at the city council meetings, listen, in the carpool meetings, better believe they see what's going on. We're not the only ones who tired of how this world is being controlled and ran. We're not the only ones. We're not the only ones. That's why I don't get caught up in a black and white narrative. I don't get caught up in hatred. Listen, united we stand and divided we fall. If we know whoever been running this stuff, in which we can point to who been running it, I'm going to go to another source. We could point to it. Now, if they see that whoever's running it ain't going right, they're going to speak the truth because they're tired of it too. Yep. All right, let's continue. Michael Williams, thanks for the 10. Jeremiah 16 and 19. Absolutely. Share that in the chat. See, that's why I rock with the chat, because y'all always sharing scriptures. And I like that. Like, you helping narrate. All praises.
They bank on y'all. They bank on y'all remaining stagnant with their bullshit. I can't.
And that's what it is. It's all bullshit. That's all it is. It's all it is. The whole political game, everything they airing on TV, all the news, all the staged events is all BS.
Wait to see this shit unfold, because I'm gonna tell you,
I can't wait to see it unfold either. We watching it unfold as we speak.
One by one, they're waking up. Y'all better get ready. One by one, they're waking up to rich man's bullshit. And they're seeing, and they're standing their ground. And once they lose the black vote, it's on like a Donkey Kong.
You better believe it. And it's coming to that, because, I mean, if there's not a figure in office that we want, then we're not voting. There's no way we're voting for another one of these hand-selected puppets that they like to place in office. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yup, somebody said Jacob is coming. Absolutely. I'm going to share another source with y'all. I'm going to go to none other than was read. I got some scriptures I want to go to, but the important part that I wanted to highlight, I highlighted it already. Now, you know, let's go to these scriptures. Revelation 16:15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Listen, Christ is coming soon. The King is returning. Listen, we are supposed to keep our garments clean right now. Right now in this awakening, the most important thing to do right now is overcome whatever obstacle, whatever sin is plaguing us as a people. Everybody got that one thing that they battle with. Everybody got that one sin that we got to work desperately to overcome, whether it be lust, insatiable appetite, whatever kind of perversion, anger, rage, violence, the way you make your money, whatever it is. Like right now, we got to clean our garments. It's that time. It's that time to get prepared for the King, man. He's coming. I got a couple more verses for y'all. 1 Peter 1:13. Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Christ. Now it's time to really sober up. I believe that this is a call for an uprising, and I mean in a spiritual way. This is a sobering moment in history. This is a moment in history where our awareness got to be on another level. It's a very sobering time, because with all of this going on in the media, this is an awakening. To some, it's a rude awakening. But now it's time to decree our union with the Most High. It's time to really get on a righteous path. Luke 21:34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so the day come upon you unaware. Right now, everything is unraveling. We got to get away from drunkenness and the cares of this life. We got to be more spiritually minded, because whatever's coming, ladies and gentlemen, when this thing breaks, it's going to be a spiritual phenomenon on a whole nother level. It's going to be on a whole nother level, something that we never seen coming, man. Right? Revelations 3:2. Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die. For I have not found thy works perfect before God. We got to be ready for everything. 2 Timothy 4:5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. It's time to be rock solid in this truth, man. Christ's coming. The King is coming. So for the record, I told y'all who control Hollywood is the Most High. Yeah, the Most High controls everything. I'm not giving these people credit. I'm not letting any of my rhetoric be demonized. When we know some of these movies that come out, we be wondering. We be like, yo, how is all of these symbolisms and all these hidden messages to what will come happen in this movie? And we like to blame these people and say that these are the most intuitive, intelligent masterminds. No, ladies and gentlemen, the Most High God be putting stuff in these movies too. Yeah, he be putting stuff in movies too because he wants to talk to his chosen. There's certain coded messages that only the Most High God's people can see in movies. So I thought that was a powerful statement of Ye saying God even controls Hollywood. There's a lot of things that only we can see. There's certain movies that we can watch as the chosen ones, and we getting a message, we getting a code, we getting a download that nobody else can get. So, you know, we giving all credit and all esteem to the Most High. These people are terrified at this awakening. They're spending countless hours trying to figure out how to stop us, but they can't because there's too many of us, and it's too many people waking up. They're at the point now they don't even know where to start. They at the round table trying to figure out where to start to silence all of this. You know, when Kanye stepped out and said what he said, he had that much courage for a reason. He's not the only one who knows this that's in Hollywood. Matter of fact, I got friends, I got colleagues, associates who left the industry. My brother Woodrow, former member of Drew Hill, he's been on the show. Brandon T. Jackson, been in box office hit movies. He's been on the platform, a brother that I built with. These brothers, like, listen, Kanye ain't the only one. Ain't the only one who know what's going on. And so-called melanated people ain't the only ones that know what's going on. It's people all in the suburbs having these talks. Y'all be surprised with some of the people that be in my inbox or be in my email that I'm talking to. You will be surprised. People of all walks of life know this truth. And I'm talking about on a global scale, not just national. So these people, they don't even know where to start. They don't know who the leader is. They don't know who to target. They don't know who following who. They don't know none of that. They don't know who's who. And it's a blessing in disguise that all of us didn't just come together as Israel all at one time. Because if all of us were to come together, all the camps and all of the Israelite teachers and all the preachers would have come together. Listen, if we were to do that at one time, they would Black Wall Street us. They would drop a nuke. They would drop a nuke over us in a heartbeat. But the Lord made this thing so meticulous where you don't know who is who. It's sprinkled out everywhere. We're waking up one by one. We're waking up one by one. Harry, thank you for the $20 super sticker. And also, Mr. Shaw Music says, what can we do individually to help the rest of our nation wake up? Spread this message. Like these videos. Literally, something as simple as that. Something as simple as you sharing my video, liking the video. That helps. Sharing these messages with friends and family, colleagues and associates, actually sitting there showing these videos to people, breaking it down, studying to show yourself approved. Also, in your own life, you just living a lifestyle that seeks a repentance and you doing what it is you're supposed to do, raising your family and these biblical principles, man, you making the world a better place. And at the end of the day, that's all we can do. All praises to the Most High, the God of Israel. Subscribe to my Conspiracy of Truth channel. Where if you want shorts and short uploads, subscribe to New Breed Greenlight News. Follow me on Patreon because you never know where my content is going to end up. Patreon.com/New Breed. I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all for coming through, showing your support. Y'all have a blessed evening. Shalom and peace.